Welcome back to the channel, Ninjas. F- here with F-TV, and today I'd like to start with an apology. For many years, I've peddled the false narrative that Karai was better than we all thought she was, mainly because of her passive at tier 7 being pretty damn great. And while her passive remains the best part of her kit, the rest of it ranges from meh to just okay. Especially when compared to the other character that has the same passive, Mondo Gecko. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at Mondo Gecko, and apologies to him for not realizing his true potential. Thanks to W Pigeon from the Discord for pointing this out. If you're not already part of the Discord, do consider joining. The link will be in the description and the comments. As for my relationship with Mondo, well,
I like his vibe.
I like your vibe.
I like your vibe.
I like your vibe.
here are Mondo's level 96 stats. I went a little too hard when I was leveling him up earlier. For the sake of a comparison, here are level 95 Karai's stats. While they both have excellent speed, they suffer from low health, low attack, and low defense, which is why their passive is so important to them. Let's take a deeper look at Mondo's kit and compare that to what Karai has to offer. And let's keep in mind that this isn't exactly apples to apples. Mondo's more of a support character, and Karai is a damage-oriented character. Mondo's basic, Skate or Die, has a 50% chance to lower the opponent's speed by 50% for one turn at tier 7. Given how fast he is, this is pretty great, especially when combined with some of his other abilities. Karai, on the other hand, has a 50% chance to raise her crit rate, which on any other cunning character would be absolutely deadly. But since she does terrible damage, this is kinda meh. Savage Bliss is Mondo's first buff and is quite spectacular at tier 7. Raises everyone's speed by 60% for 2 turns, and it has an 80% chance to raise your crit rate by 60% for 2 turns. So you're telling me an already fast character going faster and providing the team with increased damage, all of this on a 4-turn cooldown? Hell yes, sign me up. Amazing. Karai's second ability is her AoE, Iron Rain, which raises her attack power by 85%. Now if she does get crit up from her basic or some other place, this actually can do okay damage. Paint the Town is Mondo's AoE, and at tier 7, it has a whopping 90% chance to inflict ability block for 1 turn. While this thing isn't going to do an amazing amount of damage, it is going to give you a near guaranteed chance at ability block early in the match. That's amazing. Karai's third ability is Ninja Dust, which has an 80% chance to lower the opponent's attack power by 50% for 2 turns. While I wish this was actually an AoE instead of Iron Rain, it's still pretty good considering her speed, so this can actually be a pretty clutch way to start a match. Both Mondo and Karai share the same passive, but I think Mondo's overall kit makes better use of it. At tier 7, they both have the 50% chance to raise everyone's dodge by 40% for 2 turns. Both characters need this to survive on the battlefield since they have terrible defense, but as a team-wide passive, this is honestly up there with one of the best passives in the entire game. Finally, Tongue Twister has a 90% chance to stun for 1 turn. Honestly, it's a toss-up as to which ability to use first in a match going as Mondo, since they're all so useful. Stun is great too because it forces someone to fill their entire focus meter twice before they can actually take an action. Karai's final ability is Point Made, which has an 80% chance to cause damage over time for 3 turns. Now, damage over time is one of the best debuffs in the entire game, especially when you apply it to tanky characters, so this is actually a really solid 5th. At the end of the day, Karai feels more at home in C tier, right? She's a passable character with some niche uses, while Mondo feels like a high B tier character, a good character that can be used in many places, with his low health, offense, and defense holding him back from that coveted A tier spot. Overall, a very solid support character and a fantastic addition to the Swift specific team if you'd rather bench Alopex. Again, big thanks to W Pigeon for the comment that sparked the idea for this video. If you have any characters you'd like to see me take a deeper dive into, please leave them down below. Thank you for watching, ninjas. Keep it locked here for future TMNT videos. This was Turtle Legends. I've been F- for F-TV, and we'll see you next time. Take it easy.